Mistake with the Alpha Chapter 84. Samantha Point of View. Moving away from John, I went to my house. I needed someone to talk to, but then Sally told me that I shouldn't tell my parents about it. She said it would further break their heart. Sally was very right. Sam, my mother called when I entered our house. I went to hug her. I needed this hug. I'm so depressed. I didn't even tell her I was coming, not that I knew that I would come. I was just so depressed that I found myself at home. It's fine, baby. It's fine, she said, patting my back slowly. Mom, I'm tired. I'm so tired, I cried. Then come back home, she said. I can't, I sniffed. She looked at me and aided me to the sofa. You've always been telling me you can't. Sam, are you hiding anything from me? She asked softly. It breaks my heart to hide things from my mom. We are a team and never hide anything from each other, but then Cleo and Sally already begged me not to tell my mom anything. They said it's not time for it to be told.
Mom.
I bowed my head. You know you can talk to me, baby girl, she said in her motherly, soothing voice. I know. I wish I could tell you. I myself haven't understood it all, I replied. My mother wiped my tears with her thumb and smiled. You can tell me any time it's convenient. I'll be waiting for you, she said with a smile. That's why I love my mother so much. She wouldn't force things out of you. She's my confidant. That's why it is so sad to keep things from her. John wants to come back to me. He said he wants to do me the favor so that people will forget about my relationship with the Alpha, I said. I can't bring myself to tell my mother that I'm pregnant, and John wants to be the father, so I twisted it. You can't accept him. He'll definitely leave you, she said firmly. I didn't accept him. My mother looked at me tenderly. Do you still love him? I shook my head. I hate him. He was the one who got me into all these troubles. My mother made me rest my head on her chest. All these will definitely pass. Once the Alpha is married to his bride, everyone will forget about you, and you can move on with your life, she said. This brought more tears to my eyes. I cried so hard, and my mother was there with me all through. After I stopped crying, I stayed with her till evening. We cooked together and played. For those moments, I forgot my troubles partially. I then started to head back to the pack house. I was so reluctant to go. Even my mother suggested that I pass the night and then go early tomorrow morning, but then I knew Sally would be so worried. I didn't want to add to the trouble of that poor old woman. I was walking by the woods when I heard a twitching sound. This made me pause. I then start to regret not staying back at home. Well, if I had had my cell phone, I wouldn't have returned, but now I'm scared. I looked around to see if I could see anything unusual, but none. I resumed my walk. I heard the sound again, and I took to my heels without even waiting to see if I've been followed or not. Allison will definitely be desperate to kill me, and I'm not ready to die now. Not now that I have a life in me. As I ran, I hit something so hard I also fell, but an arm grabbed me. Please don't kill me. I beg you, I cried out, trying to shrink off from the person's arms. Sam, I heard the person call. I looked up and saw that it was Ethan. Ethan, I called, and then started crying. What's wrong? He asked. I pointed at the woods. Someone is following me, and I definitely know that they're out to kill me.
Please help me.
I don't want to die now, I cried. It's okay.
You won't die, he said.
We then head back to the pack house together. You shouldn't walk at night or even walk alone. It's too dangerous for you, he said. I was right when I said Sally would be worried. She was the one who asked Ethan to go look for me. She was quite angry and scolded me before she then told me that from now on I would be sleeping in her bedroom. Sally, won't that get you in trouble? I asked her. I don't want to drag Peppa into my mess. Sally is an old woman, and she can't afford to use the few years she has left in pain. Your safety is more important than anything. None can do anything to me aside Jalen the Alpha. So don't get scared because of me. I can take care of myself, she said. She was serving me a late-night snack. She wanted to prepare me a whole dinner, but I told her that I've eaten to fill at home. She didn't really believe me. That's why she's making me this late-night snack. You have to be healthy so that your baby will be healthy, she said. I nodded my head and smiled. I'll tell someone to go get your things tomorrow after the maids have gone to work. Don't worry, I'll do it myself, I said.
Just eat, she said.
Jalen.
I was really glad.
I get to finally choose who my mate is. Damn the moon goddess. I don't care if Sam is not the one chosen for me, but then since she can be allowed to get pregnant, she's surely my mate. I haven't seen Sam since the incident at the dinner. I was busy with the lichen prince. The idiot was supposed to return back to his house, but then he said he wants to spend more days. He's making sure I'm with him all the time. I don't know what his business is here, but I couldn't disrespect him. He's a lichen prince. If I remove pride, I'll say he's my prince. Jalen, this building will be good in just 24 days, Brock said. Ever since he came, he has been giving advice and sometimes command. I wouldn't deny that he has good knowledge in this skill, but then I didn't need his help. I don't even want him to have anything to do with what I'm here to do. He's making me insane. Do you drink? He asked.
Why?
Was my reply. Well, I'm proposing a drink as a friend, so you can clear your mind. We're not friends, I grumbled. I just want him to let me go so I can attend to my personal matters. Brick looked at me and I noticed that his look changed to a serious one. Does he really want to be friends? I asked myself. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to stay up to date with new videos uploaded. Also, check out our next video in the series.